Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the Matilda 4. It's a Russian Tier 5 medium tank, and the map is Cliff. I love the Matilda 4. I am glad I bought it. It is slow. You're going to get to battle last, but it's got a reasonably good gun. It's got great armor on it. One of the advantages to this tank is that usually when you get to battle, a lot of the enemy tanks have already taken hits. So you actually get more kills with a Matilda and a lot of British tanks simply because they're slow. And the guns fire rapidly. So basically what happens is when I play tanks like the Matilda, I end up getting more kills than I would with an average tank. One of the things that I do like to do is I love to climb the cliff, and not necessarily, I'm sorry, not the cliff, but this area to where the lighthouse is. And it doesn't mean I'm going to go all the way to the top, but just to get the elevated position allows you to shoot at a lot of targets. But you do have to be careful because a lot of targets can shoot back at you. There's actually a tank to my right, which apparently I didn't notice. I'm going to point it out. Well, it looks like he's dead now. But there was a tank to my right that I didn't notice. But I could have taken shots at him. And this would have made it very easy.
Target acquired. Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them.
You'll notice that the tanks in front of me are not firing at me, so it's as if they don't know that I'm there.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Now, there's people that complain about using auto-aim. Don't listen to them. I'm going to show you the difference. This is sharpshooter mode, right? And this is auto-aim. Again, sharpshooter mode, auto-aim. What's the difference? When I'm using the auto-aim, I can see what these two enemy tanks are doing, and they're an immediate threat to me. If they start pointing their guns at me, that's a problem. I don't want them to do that, and I certainly don't want to get hit by artillery, or I don't want a tank to show up over here and start taking shots at me. That's why I use the auto-aim. You can see someone just took a shot at me.
Penetration. We didn't even scratch them.
And the other reason why, as you can see, I backed up a little bit. When you use the sharpshooter mode, yeah, I suppose you can still reposition a little bit, but through here you can see that there's a little bit of room that I could still back up to make myself in a better position.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Ready to fire. Enemy armor is damaged. Where'd they go?
Someone has broken through. I'm going to show you that tank. There he is, a T1 Heavy over there.
Target acquired.
So now a lot of enemy tanks will line up over here because there's good cover and there's good rocks. But as you climb up this way, you can shoot at these tanks that are down here below. But you do have to be careful because they can also shoot back at you.
Gotcha. Target acquired. Target released. Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. Penetration. I don't see the target.
Okay, so there is a disadvantage with using the auto-aim, and that is if I lost the target. If I were using the sharpshooter mode, I would have been able to take more shots at him. But because I wasn't, I have no idea where he is in those bushes.
Ready to fire. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through. They killed our driver. We didn't even scratch them. didn't penetrate their armor. Track hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit.
You'll notice that I made some adjustments to my position so I could still hit that tank and get a little bit more cover.
Warning. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, so that was another example of a tank that disappeared. I was able to get a shot in while my gun was still in a good position.
Critical hit. Target acquired. They're knocked out.
Okay, so we got 4 kills. Score is 10-6. That's why you use auto aim. I'm going to show you again. For all the people who complain, oh, it hurts my eyes that you're using auto aim, watch what this tank does. If you shoot manually, some tanks...
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is destroyed.
I mean, you try to shoot at this tank manually, this next tank coming up, and look at what he does. He suddenly stops. He just suddenly stopped.
Enemy armor is hit.
Because he suddenly stopped, I missed the shot because I was trying to shoot in front of him. He suddenly stopped, I missed my shot, and then I hit him, and then I think I missed another shot. If I had used the auto aim, I probably would have hit him all 3 times.
One of our tracks is damaged.
So I lost a kill. We know there's another tank out there. For some reason I can't highlight him.
That one didn't go through.
He's obviously playing like a bot, shooting straight up in the air. Doesn't make any sense. So we know that there's 2 tanks in front of me and the SPG. My team is not doing a good job at scouting them out.
We didn't even scratch them.
Too bad I missed that kill, so that was 2 kills that I missed. There he is.
Fire. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So if I had played a little differently, it could have been a 7-kill game, made a few mistakes. That's the Matilda 4. This is a Russian Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Cliff. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.